published 1531 EDT, the 16th of September 2017, updated 1832 EDT, the 16th of September 2017. Middleweight boxing legend Marvelous Marvin Hagler says Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez have no chance of matching his 1985 destruction of Thomas Hearns, which was dubbed the War. Hearns was carried from the Caesars Palace ring after succumbing to Hagler in just under 3 rounds of jaw-dropping brutality. It was arguably the greatest contest between the so-called Four Kings, Hagler, Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran, who clashed 9 times between 1980 and 1989. Saul Canelo Alvarez takes on Gennady Golovkin at the T-Mobile Arena on Saturday. Golovkin and Alvarez have both publicly declared they want to recreate these glory days in Las Vegas on Saturday, with the Mexican saying the fight will be every bit as ferocious as the war. But Hagler, who reigned as the undisputed middleweight champion between 1980 and 1987, insisted it's never gonna be a fight like that. I always defended my title with the motto "you gotta come and take it, because you ain't gonna get nowhere," added the 62-year-old American, who won 62, drew 2 and lost 3 of his 67 bouts. "You gotta kill me. That's the way I used to feel. We weren't so nice as these guys." Golovkin and Alvarez were to each other. Canelo's challenge to Golovkin's middleweight titles will be on pay-per-view on Box Nation. Way had anger, hunger, were looking for fame, looking for the opportunities. Now these guys have had only 37 fights and they're fighting for world titles. It took me 50 fights before I got my first title shot. Hagler had defended his world middleweight title 10 times before fighting Hearns, the world champion at welterweight and light middleweight. The fight was viewed as crucial by the boxing fraternity in resuscitating a struggling sport, which had attracted vociferous calls for its abolishment over safety fears and which had been flawed by the retirement of Muhammad Ali. Thankfully Hagler and Hearns arrived, along with Leonard and Hans of Stone Duran, to create a new and golden era of sustained pugilistic brilliance not seen since. The legendary quartet plundered a total of 16 world titles between them across 8 divisions, but none of their meetings matched the unadulterated fury of Hagler-Hearns 32 years ago. American boxer Marvin Hagler beat Thomas Hearns at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas in 1985. In the pre-fight build-up, Hagler wore a baseball cap with "war" on it, and said, "I have the feeling I needed to kill somebody to get noticed." Similarly bombastic, Hearns' trainer, the late Emanuel Stewart, warned Tommy comes into the ring like a leopard let loose to feed. These were no idle deeds or boasts, either, as Hagler and Hearns, who was known as the Hitman, walked the walk in the ring as vehemently as they had talked the talk. YouTube videos bear testimony to the astonishingly fearless and bludgeoning approach of both men, who traded venomous blows from the first bell and refused to look for respite on the ropes or in each other's arms. "Half a minute to go in round 1. How far can this one go?" exclaimed the American television commentator Al Michaels as the bull-like Hagler and the leaner and more gangly Hearns tore into each other. Eventually, however, Hagler's greater power at middleweight would prevail in round 3, albeit only after he was examined by a ringside medic, as his badly cut-up face gruesomely displayed the damage inflicted by Hearns' withering onslaughts. A devastating left hook was followed by a right, leaving Hearns dazed and dizzy, and Hagler went in for the kill, toppling his rival with 2 more thudding rights. "The way I look at that fight, every time I see it, I still get chills up and down my spine," said Hagler, who would fight twice more and lose his middleweight crown to Leonard in 1987. "When I look at it, I'm glad it's over. It was an exciting fight and the highlight of my career.